Okay, please find a relaxed and comfortable posture. Take a few peaceful long breaths. Breathe in peacefully. Breathe out peacefully. While you are breathing in and out, find your peaceful posture. Relax your mind and body. Inhale and exhale. And slowly bring your awareness to the moment. Experience the peacefulness, stillness around you in this room. With having peaceful mind and body, let's start our practice. With lovingly and kindly, wish to yourself and bless to yourself. May I be content. May I be patient. May I be learned to care for myself with joy and ease. If you are having a difficult morning, if you are having difficult thoughts in this moment, try to let them go. Always try to be patient and diligent with yourself. With kind and compassion towards yourself, continue your self-loving kindness practice. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. Try to feel the meanings of the words all over your mind and body. Now slowly bring your attention your loved ones, friends, family members, whoever close to you. May my loved ones be filled with goodness. May they be well in mind and body. May they be able to take care of themselves happily. And also, if you want to send your thoughts, your blessings to somebody especially who's having a difficulty, who's having a hard time, who needs your thoughts, focus on that person, send your wishes, your blessings. You can continue same thoughts towards all the living beings. You can use the same words, or you can use your own words to send your loving kindness towards all the living beings. Continue your practice towards all the living beings without having any conditions. Now slowly you can think about the difficult ones if you have any. Continue the same practice, the same feelings, emotions, thoughts towards your difficult ones if you have anybody. Now slowly and peacefully take a few deep long breaths. It is perfect time to change your posture, move your body around if you want. And slowly bring your attention to your breath. We can continue our practice on our breath. I'm not gonna use words, so we can practice silently breathing meditation. That's the one thing that I would love to mention. If you are having distractions, just take a few deep long breaths, mindfully come back to your practice. Let's start our breathing practice. Now mindfully and slowly take a few long breaths. And now slowly bring your attention to your inner world, your inside. You are the person who can see clearly your inside. When you look at your inside, that you can see your skillful mind, your good qualities, spiritual mind. Be grateful for your mind, your qualities. Make a commitment to yourself to apply those teachings, those qualities every day as much as you can. At the same time, you can see your unskillful mind. You can see your negative thoughts. Always, understanding is the most important thing. It means you can fix your mind. This practice, these teachings will help you to develop your inner world. Therefore, it is always important to be patient and diligent with yourself. Now please bring your hands together in front of your heart. Make a wish to yourself to apply this practice whenever you need. May peace be with you. May all the living beings be well, happy and peaceful. Thank you so much. Okay, let's start our chanting practice. Page number 4. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhan saranang gacchami. Dhamman saranang gacchami. Sanghang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi buddhan saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi dhamman saranang Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi buddhan saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi dhamman saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi sanghang saranang Anicca-vata sankhara uppada-vaya dhammino upajjitva nirujjanti te sabbe satta avera hantu abhyapacca hantu sabbe satta aniga hantu sabbe satta mano pubbangama dhamma mano setta manomaya manasace paduttena vasati va karoti va tato nam dukkha manveti chat mano pubbangama dhamma mano setta manomaya manasace pasannena sativa karotiva tato nan sukha manveti chayava anapayini. Mind is the foreign states. Mind is chief. Mind made ade. Mind is the four noble states. Mind is chief. Mind made ade. If with a clear and confident mind, one should either speak or act. Happiness follows cause I act, as one shadow that never leaves. We believe in generosity towards others. We believe in skillful and noble habit is marked by generosity. We believe generosity is many levels. Think generously, speak generously, act generously. We believe generosity is the heart of our spiritual practice, and this practice allows us to become more open, accepting, and forgiving. We believe extending generosity to ourselves and others is a direct and healing invitation, bringing joy and nurturing the spiritual community for years to come. My wish, may I become all times, both now and forever, a protector for those without protection, a guide for those who have lost their way, a ship for those with an ocean to cross, a sanctuary for those in danger, and a lamp for those without light, a place of refuge for those who lack shelter, and a servant to all in need. By means of this meritorious deed, may I never join with the unwise, only the wise, until the time I attain the ground. Okay, good morning everyone. Good morning. How are you today? It's very nice to see you all and thanks for being here. I hope you are having a peaceful morning. So, today I'm thinking to talk about, because these days many people are asking about precept ceremony. which is having in October. And I would like to share with you some information about precept and the ceremony. And even though some people asked this morning and yesterday, and then I would love to talk about the idea. If you have any question, please ask. And I know here I can see some people who took the precept in the past. When I talk about the precepts, so in Sri Lanka, where I'm coming from, people are always taking precepts. Sometimes morning, sometimes evening, sometimes when they go to the temple, they take precepts. What I can see, sometimes they just take a precept as a traditional thing. Sometimes people do some things according to their tradition or culture, and they don't even focus about it, but they do it because it is part of their day-to-day life. So the precept in Sri Lanka is kind of same thing. So people they just take the precepts, but they do not focus much on it. And even though every full moon day, people go to temple, they spend whole day at the temple. They take 10 precepts, and they listen to the dharma talks. They practice meditation. So in my temple, people start to come to the temple around 4:30. They spend whole day until 8:30. Some people stay also overnight, and they go to their home following day. So after I moved here, the precept ceremony, it was a new thing for me. Bhante Assaji, our head monk, he's always allowed to do everything in a different way. That's how he is. So he started a new thing here to have a precept ceremony. Every year, one time, that people can take precepts, who would love to take precepts. So which is happening every year. This time we are having October 28. So it is our one of annual big event at the temple. So maybe you are thinking, what is the precept? So what he's talking about? So if you turn on page number 28, you can see 29, 20, 30, 31, the precepts. You can see 5 precepts, you can see 8 precepts, and also you can see 10 perfections or bodhisattva vows. Okay. So sometimes people do monks have precepts? Do monks practice precepts? Yes, of course. So as a new monk who's ordained first time, the new monks has 10 precepts, so that we need to follow. So it is our main discipline to continue a monk life. So I became monk when I was 10. I was practicing, I was following 10 precepts. Then after age 20, if I would love to, I can be a high ordination monk. It is like it is for monks, their wedding. It's like a big ceremony. Let me explain how we do that ceremony. So maybe this is a new thing for you. I became a high ordination monk when I was 20. Then almost it was 2012. So the day all the family members, all the monks, the senior monks, they get together in one place. So what we do? So we are all white clothes, and it is like a newborn thing. It's like a new day, new beginning. So again we ordain as a new monk. Again we take 5 precepts to refresh everything. Then again we get a new robes. Then all the monks who's waiting to become a high ordination monk, that's a special place. They all go to that special place. Then one by one, we go to a special room. In that room, all the senior monks there. So then in front of them, we have some chantings back and forth, and we are just promising to keep the precepts. We are just promising to continue the journey, that is spiritual journey. We are promising to continue the path and help each other, help the people. Then it usually take around 30 minutes for one person. And then after that, everything done. So I am considered as a high ordination monk. So for the new monk, 10 precepts. Can you guess how many precepts for the high ordination monk? It is not even close. Not even close. Oh my God, not that much. So 227 precepts. It's most about the discipline and the talking and speech and walking and behaving and so eating, and it's all about everything. So including taking care of the nature and everything. So it is not easy to practice. So, but I'm promising to myself, because if I do not want, I can tell my teacher I do not want to become a high ordination monk, because it is hard for me to continue the journey. It is always the self. It is also just self practice, personal practice. So I can always skip. So, but I decided to become a high ordination monk. So then, if I do some mistakes every month, so all the high ordination monks are gathering, and we are just like telling each other. So I did this mistake. So I'm working on it. So it is like a confession. That's the word. Yeah. But it can fix, but just to release what I am having. So the emotion, feelings. So if I tell somebody to something, I feel relief. So it's like the same idea. So then we do that. So that's about our precepts. So for the nuns, the same 10 precepts, and high ordination nuns, they have 309 precepts. Because the most for the women's protection, because Buddha always encouraged, he was very careful for the women's, their protections and their well-beings, because some nuns, they lived in the jungles. So then Buddha said, for the nuns, you should have to live close by monks, close by men. Otherwise, if you are in trouble, there are nobody for you to take care of you. Therefore, there are some precepts for their well-beings and their protection, their own protection. So that's about monks and nuns. Then also Buddha introduced precepts for the lay people. This is also just personal practice. Nobody is coming and asking you, did you practice precepts? How was it? So did you break it? Nobody is asking. So you have your own freedom to practice, to continue your journey through these 5 precepts or 8 precepts or 10 precepts. So I do know that all the religions has this kind of same idea, that it's called 10 commandments, so other different way of precepts. In Buddhist teachings we have 5 precepts. So what you can do, the precepts can lead you to become a even better person. So most of the times people are asking, what is the simple teachings? How you can describe the teachings of the Buddha? And we are always telling the simple idea. It is just way of living. And when you think about the precept, it's the same idea. So helping you to become a better and better person. So we can see around the world how many problems having all the wars and other social issues. I think if people follow the idea of precepts, we don't want to live with fear or worry. So therefore, even though in the Buddha's time, in that time, the people were following these precepts in a different ways, this was already exist in that time. But Buddha introduced again these ideas. So you can see in 29 page, 5 precepts. It's not killing, not taking anything that not belong to you, not engaging in sexual misconduct, not lying, and not using any intoxication or liquors that could destroy your mindfulness. So these five, you can take one time each five altogether. But if you like to go one by one, you can take one precept. Maybe like first one, not killing, harming anybody. Then you can think about that idea every day. The next day you can do the second one, the third one. And again, always this your personal practice. So if you're comfortable, you can take all together five, you can go one by one. And then next page has more about, it's 8 precept, has more about words. I know the words are very powerful. So I'm always telling people the words can kill anybody, word can heal somebody. So words are very powerful. So there are much chaos happening around the world because of the words. So therefore we have to be very mindful about our speech. So these 8 precepts has more about words. Then the next page, it is 10 Bodhisattva vows. So Bodhisattva, so I know most of you know this word. The Bodhisattva is, in Buddha's teachings, that we all can be a Buddha one day. So in order to become a Buddha, these 10 qualities that we need to practice over and over. So therefore these 10 qualities we call Bodhisattva vows, so that you can learn and practice. So I think you are practicing these 10 qualities: generosity, virtue, renunciation. These all the qualities. Maybe you are still thinking, practicing. So you already have those qualities. So therefore, this 5 precepts, 8 precepts, or 10 precepts. So you can learn and you can practice. So we are always asking people. It is your personal choice, and we are asking if somebody come into the temple more than 6 months, it is mean you know the teachings. Then we are encouraging people to take precepts who is practicing with us more than 6 months. And of course we have classes for the precepts, so that you can learn more about precepts. If you have any question, you can ask. So I already schedule all the classes, and I think the first class is going to start I think it is next month, maybe the second week of Tuesday. So Vimala, she is doing a first talk about precept, and then later on some monks doing some Zoom talks who's living in Canada and other states. So you can join on Zoom, and already I send them some topics about precepts, and you can join Zoom talks. And you can ask questions, you can learn more about precepts. Then other interesting thing about the ceremony, the day you will get a Buddhist name to practice. So there are some people who has a Buddhist name. So you remember your name? What is your name? What does that mean?
Calm mind.
Calm mind. Yes, Bill has a calm mind. So we are giving all the people some names to think. So we have Mick. You remember your name? Can you tell people what's the meaning? Yeah, he's coming every Tuesday, Saturdays. He's put his full effort to the practice. Who else we have here? Gus, did you take precept? And who else? Yes, you are. Still you are. So, Linda, you remember your name?
My Buddhist name is Achala, meaning strong mind.
Yeah, she has a strong mind. So, people, they always get some meaningful name to apply to their day-to-day life. So, then we give a certificate to just about the ceremony with your name. So, that is our precept ceremony. And if anybody love to take the precepts, so you can just talk to one of us, or you can talk to office. Then you can attend the Zoom classes, and so it is always your personal choice. So, do you have any questions? Any questions? Okay, that sounds great. So I just want to share with you today about the precepts because people are asking about the idea, and I think we already post online about the classes, so you can look at it, and you can come to those classes and you can learn more. And also we always recommended some books to read, and you can read those books. And also if you do not know, we have a library in the basement. You can go to the library and you can grab any books that you like to read, and make sure to please return the books again. And yeah, these about precepts. And so thank for coming, and consider taking precepts. Have a beautiful day. And we do not have much announcements, but tomorrow we have meditation. We have refugee recovery meeting in the evening, 5:30 to 5:30 to 6:30. And Saturday we have farmers market, Sri Lankan food. So you can come. And also August, Bhante Sujata, our head monk, is coming. We do outdoor meditation. It is August 16th, Wednesday. And also we have a moonlight meditation on August 30th. So you can come. It's all the information on the bulletin board. And please come to those events so you can learn more. Thanks for coming. Have a peaceful day.